We can follow them with that app, and then when they arrive safely, they just hit a button that says, "I've arrived safely."
New students are in orientation at local colleges and universities like NDSU, and campus police are letting parents know about an app that can track them to make sure that they arrive safely to their destination.
Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz has more on how it works, along with some similar life hacks that parents can use to track their kids.
You can look at it in two ways.
It's a smartphone app.
Campus police at NDSU can track you, but it's a way for them to make sure you get to your destination safely.
We're not able to track your students 24/7, only when they ask the app to follow them.
The school uses the Pathlight app.
Once you go into the app itself, it will say track. If you hit track, it'll give you the option of selecting a time at the top.
The app allows you to be tracked for up to 30 minutes. Then you select where you're going.
And then once you hit the follow me on there, the app will start tracking you, and it shows a timer. Once I arrive safely, I can hit I've arrived safely. If I need to extend the time, I can extend the time.
There's also an emergency button.
And if anything happens in between, I can swipe down here for help, which will call our communication call center.
NDSU's been using the app since 2015.
It does get used.
NDSU Police Chief Bill Vondel says on a busier night, about 4 to 7 students use it. But what if they forget to hit the button saying they've made it to their destination?
We send an officer immediately to the location. I would say that might happen maybe once a month, if maybe less than that, maybe once every couple months.
On a rainy summer day, students were sparse. But one tells me he didn't know about the app, but he would use it. Another says no way to being tracked.
I probably personally wouldn't, but I think that it would be a good app to have.
And this isn't the only tracking app out there. Apps like Footprints and Family Tracker use GPS to do virtually the same thing for families. Or tech guru Brian Cromit tells me you can skip paying for an app with a life hack.
There are a couple ways if I wanted to find my kids that I could do it even without an app like that.
And there were actually a handful of ways that Brian Cromit showed me that you can actually do this on your phone without buying an app using the GPS. So I'm just going to show you the most kind of universal way, because most people have Google Maps, so it doesn't matter what kind of phone you have. So you can see my phone up here. We're going to go to Google Maps first. I'm going to turn it this way. And you see that up on the top right there, you're just going to go to location sharing here. So location sharing is going to let you select somebody here that you can actually share the link. So you would actually go, sorry about that. You would actually go to, I just lost where I was now. Let's go back. Location sharing. So I'm just gonna pick, you would actually pick your contact, but I don't wanna show anybody's phone number, so I'm just gonna share with, that's actually my mom up there. She's watching because she's visiting me. Hi, Mom. But anyway, so it says share your location. So you can share this for an hour, you can share it for a shorter time, a longer time, however much time you wanna share it for. That's what your kid will do for you. But meanwhile, you can do it for your kid as well, so that you're both sharing your locations. So I'm just gonna hit share here, and it's gonna send that to her. And now now she can see my location. So now we're gonna go back to here, and this is my location that my mom can see. But I actually have my good friend Melanie over here who's been doing the same thing on her end so that I can see hers. So she can share it with me as well, and it's not showing up there. But if you wanna pan here, we can actually see that she can see where I am since I shared it with you. So just make sure that when you share it, you're ready to show your location. You can do that for your kids, and you can see all this online as well. But we'll put it up after the story. Live in Fargo, Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Rose. Campus police emphasize that the student has to initiate the app in order for campus police to track them. Students cannot be tracked simply from downloading the app. Also, the app only works for the time you set, up to 30 minutes, or when you make it to your location. After that, it stops tracking you until you set it up again.